I was in India and I was doing the Women Empowerment Project. I told in my previous videos, I really wanted to partner with the government to really do something impactful. So I contacted the political parties that were in power at that time. And one of them was Congress. Congress at that time, the person who was in charge was Rahul Gandhi, which is a very prominent politician. So I just needed to meet him. But how to meet him? He's a public person. He's someone very important in the country. So how to meet him? I Googled where it is his private office and I went to his private office. His private office was a bungalow. At the entrance of the bungalow was a security guard kiosk and everywhere it was full of security guards. I went to the kiosk and I said, I would like a meeting with Rahul Gandhi. They looked at me and said, you have to apply on the internet for an appointment and maybe it's going to be given to you. I said, no, I want an appointment and I'm not leaving here without an appointment. Like maybe today I want to meet him if he's here. If it's not, I really want an appointment with him. They said, oh, ma'am, it's not possible, please. You go on the internet, here's the webpage and apply for a meeting with him and maybe it's going to be given to you. I said, no, I'm doing a very important project. This is to help women and I'm sure he wants to hear about my project. It is a non-profit project, so I'm not profiting from this in any way. I want to see him and talk to him. Ma'am, you have to go. You have to go. No, you cannot. I told you. Apply on the internet. I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to wait here until you talk with someone from inside to give me an appointment. Ma'am, you cannot do that. I said, why? This is public property. We were on the street, right? So I stepped away and I told him I'm waiting. Talk with someone from inside. Get me an appointment. The guard wasn't convinced. So I stayed there. After half an hour, I went to him again. Okay, have you spoken with anyone from inside? I said, ma'am, apply on the internet. I said, no, please speak with someone from inside. Go to his office, maybe his assistant. Go and speak with someone and I want an appointment and I'm not leaving here without an appointment. Okay? Remember, I was in a foreign country. Inside, I felt scared. Like, I don't know, can they arrest me if I say no, what they can do? But I know that I was respectful. I was respecting the law. Although I'm a little bit forceful when I want something, I wasn't aggressive in any way and I was on public property. So I insisted. Although inside I was feeling a little bit fearful. So he said, ma'am, you cannot, you have to go away, the same thing. Anyhow, I said, I'm not going anywhere. So I stayed there, standing next to his kiosk. After an hour, the guards came to me, ma'am, please, they were like 30 degrees outside, maybe more. It was in the summer. They said, ma'am, you need to go because, the sun, you are going to get tanned. And I said, that's okay. In my country, people go to the seaside to get tanned. I'm getting here 10 for free. I said, I'm not going anywhere. The guards were like becoming annoyed with me, but also they couldn't do anything. I said, I'm not going anywhere. So they left and they let me stay there. After another half an hour, it was about lunchtime and I was quite hungry. So I had packed with me lentils and rice. So I took off my casserole, my tiffin box, and I started eating the lentils with rice. I didn't have where to sit, so I did it while standing. I ate my lunch, lentils with rice, drank water. 2 hours already, nothing was happening. I would go to the kiosk again and I would tell him, please, go and speak with someone there inside. I want an appointment. I'm not leaving until I have an appointment with Rahul Gandhi. I think after 2 hours and a half, I was already so hot. The water, I think, was finished. Although I could ask them for water, they could give me, but I needed to use the bathroom and I couldn't ask them. Well, I could have asked them to let me go to the bathroom, but that means I would go inside and they would not let me inside for sure. Outside, there was like no bathroom. The closest metro station I came by metro was quite far away. And also, I don't know if they had at that metro station a toilet. So I was like getting a little bit impatient. I became obsessed best to get that appointment. So after 3 hours, the guard came to me and told me, can you tell me again why you want an appointment? I'm speaking with his assistant. So I told him again, and he went to convey the message. He came, I don't know, 10 minutes after. He told me, okay, you can enter. I got you a meeting with his PA. I was over the moon. Wow! So they let me in. I was in the lobby. His PA came. I had my project in my hand. I introduced myself. I told him about the project. He loved it. He said, okay, I'm going to arrange a meeting for you with Rahul Gandhi. And as well, I want you right now to go and see the president for the women's chapter. And I said, yes, I will go. He called that lady. I went to meet her. Then after a week, I was called that I was scheduled for an appointment with Rahul Gandhi. I had only a few minutes, not even a few minutes with him. I told him about my project. He sent me to another member of parliament, and that person sent me to another. And I think I spent a month going from one member to the parliament to another and so on. Each one telling me that the project is great, but no one wanted to actually take initiative for it or say, let's do it. They were all sending me to the next person to deal with this. In the end, nothing happened. The same with the other political parties that were in power at that time. But from all this experience, although I did not get any benefit for the project that I was running, what I got was tremendous confidence in my abilities. So although in the end, we could say that was a total waste of time for the project, but for my growth and my personal development was the best thing happened. The moral of the story, go out there, get rejected, put your ideas in practice. You have crazy ideas, go for it. You think that certain people can help you with those ideas, go for it. If your idea is rejected over and over, what you get from it is your own personal development, and it's worth it. Because with that one, you can go in another direction, and maybe you can be successful in that. So go for what you want, act on your ideas, and don't be afraid for rejection, because rejection is going to build you into something greater than you think. I hope this helps. Hi, I'm Ruxandra. See you tomorrow.